and today we're going to be focusing on the downhill descent mode and why you would use it and how it could be beneficial in certain cases. Now, I'm not a big fan of downhill descent mode, but I think it's a pretty cool feature, and mainly because I've never really had a vehicle that has this feature, so I've used it quite a bit just to test it out, and it's pretty cool. So I want to share with you guys what it does in your normal high range mode and a low range mode. So if you guys watched my last video on the benefits of a high range or a low range, if you haven't seen that video, I'll put a card right here so you guys can watch that video after this video. So here we go. We have the downhill descent mode on, and we are in mud and ruts. Okay, and we're going to be in first gear. Here we go. We're in highway mode. We're on the off-road suspension height. And here we go. Now, basically what we're going to do is I'm going to let my foot off the brake and see how fast it goes down this hill. And that's what I really want you guys to see, is really how fast it goes down the hill with this downhill descent mode. And I feel like I'm going super fast right now. I'm probably going like around 3 to 4 miles an hour. It's just way too fast. Okay, so now I'm going to back up and do the exact same demonstration in low range transfer case mode. Okay, so now we're going to go down with the low transfer case mode, again in first gear, and I got to select it here, neutral, low range, oops, neutral, low range. Okay, low range selected, sweet, first gear. Downhill descent mode on. Okay, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Foot off the brake in 3, 2, 1. Now, as you guys all know, the downhill descent mode uses a combination of ABS system and your engine compression and gears to slow you down. But so far, I don't hear any ABS kicking in. Oh, actually, I heard it right there. But this feels way better. It should be, you know, half the speed of the first demo. Okay, and I'm gonna basically show you guys how to set up the downhill descent mode in your Land Rover. Okay, so for our first demonstration, this is the settings that I had engaged, which is the off-road height mode, highway transfer case, and ruts and mud, I believe is what that's called. Mud ruts. Okay, as you guys can see right there, mud ruts. And as you guys can see, my downhill descent mode is engaged. You can tell by the little Rover, the green Rover right there facing downhill. So right here, so if I was to push this again, it can turn that off like I was saying. Or push it again and it'll turn back on. And again, you can do this in any mode, okay? So that was my first demonstration. And then for the second demonstration in low transfer case, you got to be in neutral, obviously, put it in low range gear. Okay, and then once you get a notification on your screen saying it's in low range, come over here and put it in drive. First gear. And like I said, when you go into low range, it kicks on that downhill descent mode automatically. So there you go. All right, guys, so we got a lot more videos coming up on our Rover. We got a lot of electronic videos coming up, like your infotainment center, your DVD, how to work all of that, because that can be very convoluted. It's not the most easiest thing to, you know, intuitively learn. It's very archaic. Also on putting in a 2.5-inch lip on your Rover. So that video is already out there, but I'm gonna do another one with a little bit better explanation. Also, we got a lot more videos on off-road and demonstration coming up as well. But if you guys want to see anything specific, make sure you guys leave me those comments down below, and make sure you guys to like, share, subscribe as always. Until next time, we'll see you guys on the trail, and be safe in the COVID world, and God bless.